Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, evening headlines on February 13, 2023. Slippery slope. Alpine tourism in the face of climate crisis. Photo essay. The Guardian. Snowless ski resorts turn to tobogganing, surfing and walking with eagles as climate warms. Alex Murdaugh trial. Live. Prosecution to rest case after bombshell testimony from housekeeper. The Independent. Watch live. Witness testimony continues as Alex Murdaugh murder trial enters fourth week. CBS News. CBS News. Alex Murdaugh, the U.S. murder trial obsessing true crime tourists. BBC. COVID could create crisis in Alex Murdaugh murder trial. The Independent. Watch live. Alex Murdaugh murder trial continues in South Carolina on Monday. Hungary's staging of War and Peace puts spotlight on its Russia stance. Kenyan rice farmers battle quelea birds in Kisumu. U.S. jet shoots down fourth flying object. Asked question for live Q&A. Nicaragua's prisoners flew to freedom, but Ortega's not going anywhere. The Guardian. Pope Francis expresses concern for Nicaraguan bishop jailed for 26 years. Belfast Telegraph. Thousands march in Nicaragua in support of government opponents' expulsion. France 24 English. Pope voices his concern for imprisoned Nicaraguan bishop. Reuters. Defiant ruling party supporters celebrate in Nicaragua. UN calls for earthquake aid access to Syria as rescues wind down in Turkey. The Guardian. Turkey-Syria earthquake death toll could double, UN says. BBC News. BBC News. Turkey-Syria earthquake live. Toxic air, stench of death rise. Al Jazeera English. More than 35,000 dead following earthquakes in Turkey and Syria. CBS Mornings. Search for survivors slows as Turkey-Syria quake toll passes 35,000. All he wanted was to serve France. Brother makes film about elite recruits initiation death. Moldova president accuses Russia of plotting to oust pro-EU government. The Guardian. Moldova's president outlines Russian plan to topple government. The Independent. Moldova's president warns Russia plans coup d'état in the country. EURACTIV. Moldovan president warns of Russian agent infiltration. Al Jazeera English. Moldovan president accuses Russia of plotting her overthrow. Chinese ship used laser against Coast Guard vessel, Philippines says. Sky News. Philippines claims China's Coast Guard used laser to disrupt resupply mission. China News Live. CNN News 18. South China Sea. Philippines says China used military-grade laser against boat. BBC. Chinese ship accused of using military-grade laser against Philippine vessel. The Guardian. Philippines accuses China's Coast Guard of targeting vessel with military-grade laser. Dissident Iranian director Mohammad Rasoulof released from prison. The Guardian. Iran releases renowned filmmaker Rasoulof from jail, reports. DW, English. Prominent filmmaker imprisoned over criticism of Iranian authorities released. Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, reports. Iranian filmmaker Mohammad Rasoulof out of prison. Voice of America, VOA News. Iran releases filmmaker jailed for 6 months over criticism. Israel judicial reform plans draw mass protests outside parliament. BBC. Thousands protest against Netanyahu's plan to overhaul judiciary. Guardian News. We hope to make a change to stop this madness. Striking protesters cram onto trains. The Times of Israel. Thousands protest outside Israel parliament against judicial reforms. France 24 English. France 24 English. Protests and strikes in Israel as plans for judicial overhaul move forward. Turkey earthquake. Young girl rescued after 178 hours under rubble. BBC. Turkey-Syria earthquake. Oldest survivor, 85, pulled out of the rubble after 153 hours. The Telegraph. Kent firefighters speak of complete devastation in Turkey as they share harrowing rescue stories. Kent Live. Turkey-Syria earthquake latest. UN says rescue phase is coming to a close. BBC. Child found alive after a week under the rubble in Turkey. China says US balloons breached airspace at least 10 times. BBC. Rishi Sunak says UK in touch with allies after minister claims China may have sent spy balloons over airspace. Sky News, China accuses US of 10 balloon incursions in its airspace. Financial Times, how a balloon opened a new flashpoint in US-China ties. The Wall Street Journal, Chinese Foreign Ministry says US also flies balloons over China. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.